So last year's Lenovo Legion 5 was a success. A lot of people loved this laptop. They felt it was the best gaming laptop of the year. The fact that it had an AMD processor and ran the way it ran made it a favorite for everyone. But it was hard to get, AMD just had a short supply of processors. And I have a feeling that might happen this year too. But here's the thing. Not only are we getting a brand new Lenovo Legion 5 for 2021, there's also a couple of newer models that Lenovo is adding to the list. Because the Legion 5 2021 is going to look exactly the same as last year's model. From a design standpoint, not a lot is going to change. It's still going to have a 15.6-inch display. This year you can bump it up to 165 Hertz instead of 144. It's going to be IPS, and it's going to be geared towards gamers. The big deal about it is more internal upgrades. You're getting that 5800H processor, which based on all the specs that have been shown from AMD, looks to be like a very nice upgrade compared to the previous year. But more importantly, NVIDIA's RTX 30 series is gearing up to be such a powerful GPU. Now, obviously, I haven't tested this, so I can't say, yeah, it's going to be this much faster. I can only go by with what AMD and NVIDIA's announced. And of course, they're marketing this right now, so you have to take everything they're saying with a grain of salt. But if everything they're saying is true, this year for laptops, specifically gaming laptops, is going to be awesome. Now, the good news is the Legion 5 is going to start at $769 for the base model. And this is probably going to come with like a GTX 1650. And if you want like an RTX 3060, you're going to have to pay around $1,000. But if you can like scrape a few dollars from underneath the couch, I honestly would look at the Legion 5 Pro instead. It looks a bit different. It reminds me of the old Y5000 series from a few years ago, but it's the same idea. Ports on the back, ports on the side, keeping the clutter away from the user when they're using it on their desk. But the big deal about the 5 Pro is the screen. They're bumping it up to 16 inches, and they're allowing you to purchase it with a QHD panel. Like, I've said this before, this is awesome. We're finally in the year of QHD gaming. And even if you can't game at QHD because the GPU you buy with it is not powerful enough, at least you have it for other tasks like content creation or anything that requires, more pixels on your screen. Just being able to scale your desktop smaller and get better pixel density will make you appreciate this QHD panel. Now, this 5 Pro will start at $1,000, but you can also spec it with a Ryzen 5800H, and you can probably get it with an RTX 30 series GPU. Now, there is one weird thing about the 5 Pro. If you're a gamer, it is using a 16:10 aspect ratio, which I prefer for productivity, but for gaming, it's a bit of a weird idea, just because 16:10 might give you some black bars in certain games. But if you want the best of the best from Lenovo, then the 2021 Legion 7 is the machine you're looking at. It has a lot of the same features as the Legion 5 Pro, but instead of a plastic build, it's made out of metal. You also get a lot of RGB. The other ones you can only get with one color or pay more for 4 zones. This, you're getting per key RGB lighting. You're getting RGB coming out of the vents on the bottom. It's just gonna be a rainbow experience. So you can tap into that IQ software and change each key to whatever color you like. But the Legion 7 is getting a gaming first for the display. Just like the 5 Pro, you can get it at QHD at 16:10, but it's gonna have a bright 500 nit panel, it's gonna be HDR compatible, and it's gonna be the world's first high gaming performance display. Now, if you want the Ryzen 9 5900H, you have to go with the Legion 7. If you want an RTX 3080, the story holds true. Like, it's the only laptop from the Legion lineup that sports these specifications. And the other thing is it has a vapor chamber cooler, which we've seen in the previous model that I have right here. Now, this one didn't get the best reviews. I personally still loved it, but I'm hoping they added some tweaks to the thermals to make it a better experience. And I think if they do, this could be a top contender for one of the better premium laptops. Now, this is gonna start at $1,700, and at that price point, you're kind of creeping into Razer's territory, you're creeping into the Alienwares. So this is one laptop I would hold off until the reviews come out first, just because I feel like there's a lot of really juicy competition there. Now, the last thing is the Lenovo Legion Slim 7, and I feel like this laptop is for those of you who want a game on the go. You know, you want something thin and portable. I'm not gonna go through all the specs, but I will say this, because they're reducing the size of it, wait for the reviews, you know? Thermals are gonna be everything on this laptop. So if they check out, this could be a very slim and portable laptop to choose from. So the moral story is this: if you can't afford the Legion 5 Pro, the Legion 5 will probably be a very good pick again for 2021, especially if the price point stays under $1,000. But if you can, you know, if you can just muster up the money and save it a little bit more, the Legion 5 Pro is the kind of gaming laptop I want to see more of in 2021. And I feel like if you're looking at those three, that's the one to get. I hope you guys enjoyed this roundup. Obviously, I'll have reviews of all of these laptops when they come into the studio. Legion 5 and Legion 5 Pro will be available in March. Legion Slim 7 will be available in May. Legion 7 will be available in June. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.